From my first Beanpot Tournament, I'm Dan Kingerski on the National Hockey Now YouTube channel with our ace reporter and one of the national guys here with Boston Hockey Now and Montreal Hockey Now, Jimmy Murphy. Jimmy, you're from Boston, you live here. This is my first Beanpot. This is fantastic. The chants, the taunts from the students back and forth. Jesus loves us and offers to fornicate the other fans. It was what an amazing experience here at the Beanpot Tournament at the TD Garden here in Boston. But let's talk about a couple of the players.
Yeah.
Obviously, for Northeastern, you've got Jordan Harris, who's really, I think, the big name in this tournament because he's going to be unsigned college free agent anywhere. He can go anywhere because the Montreal Canadiens drafted him just a few years ago, but his rights expire here this summer. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think heading into, I'd say, this season, I think there was a very big question mark as to whether he would actually sign with Montreal, and I think a lot of doubts. But now that Kent Hughes is the GM, whose kid plays with Jordan Harris, and he coached Jordan Harris for 3 years, knows the family well, I think that they have a much better chance of getting pen to paper there.
Well, I will tell you this. We'll break a little bit of news here for Pittsburgh fans. If he doesn't sign with Montreal, count the Penguins, or at least some of the Penguins organization as a team that would be very interested in the Northeastern product. By the way, Northeastern, of course, where Zach Aston Reese came from. Just so many teams here. I mean, the blue bloods of college hockey. Mike Matheson for the Penguins played for Boston College, and
you can go way back for Penguins history, too. Tom Barrasso.
I was just going to go with Brooks Orpik being assistant coach for Boston College as well, the former Capital and Penguins defenseman. I think you and I were both really impressed, though, with the Northeastern goalie. Kid, from the Philadelphia suburbs, I need the paper to get his name correct.
Yeah, I want you to say it 3 times fast.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. TJ Sempenhelter. And let's see if, here, I'll hold it up so you can, where is it? You get the idea. A 6'1" freshman for Northeastern, all walk-on.
Yep, yeah.
Played for the junior Bruins, junior Flyers before that, and man, he was really good.
He really was. I mean, he was stoning the BC Eagles there, really keeping them at bay. And as you said, just his positioning was really well. And with all those scouts that we saw, we went down, kind of walked around the stands there. Tons of NHL scouts here tonight. I'm sure they're starting to lighten their eyes up looking at him.
Yeah, because, look, they could pluck him at any time. Yep. They could entice him to maybe forgo a college education. He's a walk-on. What might a little college, a professional contract do for a kid like that? And an NHL executive may have told us some background on him.
Yes.
Who else would know, some family history just off the top of their head like that, but comes from, a really good family, really diligent.
Family. Yep.
Yeah. And his father really supportive, and it was really kind of fun to watch him as the fans are taunting each other. He's making kick saves and glove saves, and really kept Northeastern there in the first half of the game. Jimmy, I can't tell you how much fun I'm having here in Boston.
It's fun for me to see you amazed by it because I grew up with this, so sometimes we take it for granted, right? But it is such a great event. They held this thing. I don't know if you know the story. The Beanpot in 1978 took place during the blizzard of 78, where lots of people were stranded on the roads, and people slept in Boston Garden for 2 days. They couldn't go anywhere, so they were stuck in the old Boston Garden because they were watching Beanpot, but hey, they didn't care. They're hockey fans.
I could get down with that.
Yeah.
You find the leprechauns. And
as long as you don't find the rats. Kenny Linsman, but...
Yeah, it really is to get a chance to make the journey. Actually, next Monday. This is Monday the 7th.
Yes.
This tournament finishes
on
up
Valentine's
next Monday.
Day. Yep.
As the two winners tonight will face off. If you've been to NHL games, and there's a certain stage kind of fan presence now, maybe a little bit quiet, especially in Pittsburgh, where you're waiting for a superstar to make a play. Here, it's all about just bringing your own energy, bring your own picnic basket to the game. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it is great. And you know what else too? Like you say, the artificial noise, and those arenas will tell you they don't do it, but they definitely blast in crowd noise. I didn't notice that. I think they literally were just like, we don't have to do it tonight. We're just going to let the kids take over. If there was some F-bombs.
If the fans are chanting, perhaps they might over.
Crossing the line.
It's been a blast here with Harvard, Boston College, BU, and Northeastern. We'll have some more content on all of the National Hockey Now websites as applicable. For Jimmy Murphy, I'm Dan Kingerski on the National Hockey Now YouTube channel. Cheers, kids. There we go.